That's so cool.
Oh, we're live.
Did you wait a minute? Did we do
this
a
was the beaded bead cap kit?
Yeah, this was a long time ago.
This was this was something you had in your store, Danielle, right?
Yes.
And I found it when I was looking for more colors.
That is so old.
Use it or don't hoard it. That's all I ask.
I used one, so I made one, and then.
Hello everybody. Welcome to Sunday SilverSilk. It's sort of a Sunday bead church, if you will. And I've got my two amazing friends with me. I've got Miss Danielle Wickes over on my technical right. Yes. And then I've got Miss Jenifer Miller of Bella Ray on my left side. And I've got it basically sandwiched between two highly creative, amazing women that are true influencers and style experts, and almost I would even say SilverSilk experts at this point. You guys are rock stars, and I'm delighted that I get to hang out with both of you today.
Me too.
Thanks so much.
Well, this is one of those things where we just kind of pan down to our bead board and we just chit chat and just do whatever. So I'm going to do just that for us. Bear with me as I try and figure out some of these controls, because I haven't done this yet with 3 people, but I can attempt to do it as we kind of work to do this. So there's Jen's individual layout, and that's your multiple layout. So I need to figure out how to get all of us on here. Let's see. So I'm gonna add, edit layout, add item, another camera slot. Yes, I'm getting somewhere. Bear with me. This is very tricky, but fun.
It is. I figured out solo layout yesterday, and I don't know what it was, but I just prompted me to text Danielle to tell her. So I randomly texted her. I figured out solo layout.
It's such a cool. StreamYard's amazing because it allows for so much creativity, right? And
yes,
you can kind of just do anything you want with it, but at the same time, it's a matter of trying to get adjusted to some of this stuff. Okay, so I think I'm slowly getting this together, but I'm gonna do a flippy. Okay, so save. I'm gonna save this. Save as new layout, and then I'm gonna see if I can add multiple things to this. So add the stage.
I'm making so much noise. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm going through my feed.
There we go. I'm gonna flip me here and do this to you. And then me, I'm gonna just use camo and flip my camera around, and hopefully, although this is gonna make me very tiny, so you ladies continue to craft, and I'm gonna work this out.
Well, we are not going anywhere. So sorry, I'm making so much noise. Then, you know what I did the other day? I was cleaning yesterday or the day before, and I found a bag of SilverSilk stuff. I knew that I had, and I tucked it underneath my desk, so it was easy access for a live that I was doing, and then I forgot it was there. Do you know what it's like to come across a bag of SilverSilk beads and chain? It's incredible. I was so happy. I almost texted you, Nealay, but it was 11 o'clock at night.
Okay, we're all settled. We're all nested into our space now, finally. So I'm going to just flash a bunch of fun comments that everyone's just tuning in from everywhere. And here we go. Miss Colleen is here in the house. Hi, Colleen.
Colleen!
That is so cool how you did that.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm slowly getting used to things, but I feel like this is a beat along, right? We should just look at each other's tables constantly.
Yes.
I'm not going to count head pins. I'm going to actually do something.
That was hilarious, by the way. I'm going to count head pins while you guys are doing this. And what did we say?
You get done, then that's totally legit.
Yeah. I'm gonna fix this earring slash purse thing that I made. I have this really big hole that is bothering me, and of course Danielle made an example that's just absolute perfection, and it's basically at the moment for me
Oh,
unachievable until I start playing around with it.
aw. I think it looks nice.
You're so positive, but I mean, that's gonna bother me for sure. So
She is
I'm
very
gonna-
positive.
I can't say anything about perfectionism because I suffer from it too.
yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's
Only
a
about myself. Like for other people, I never judge, but then for me, I'm just like really harsh.
yes, absolutely. Jen, you've got a bunch of stuff from the pop-up shop and things and miscellaneous.
Yeah. And
Oh,
then my little
yeah.
bag that I found, I knew that I had these bronze fire red seed beads. And then this is from this is the Red Creek Jasper, the rondelle. And then also too, which my favorite is a good faceted bead and some faceted moonstone beads.
Should I look
I'm
for more
going to work.
Jasper in the near future?
I'm sorry?
Should I look for more Red Creek Jasper while I'm in Tucson?
Yes.
Ooh,
Okay, that's one of my favorites. Too.
that would be a really pretty addition.
Speaking of Tucson,
Hmm.
has everybody bought their pre-order bundle packs?
Oh yeah, I wanted to definitely give that a shout out. Thank you, Jenifer, for mentioning that because the bundles are now available for sale. And I've got 6 different themes, and I just stuck to one price point because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try and fill these up pretty hard with the price that I kind of priced it out as. And the SilverSilk's been created for them. It's absolutely gorgeous and custom for each theme. And I'm looking forward to the shopping of the palettes because I don't know if I could pick a favorite one. So I'm just like shopping for everybody for all 6 palettes, which is like a dream come true.
Well, Jenifer couldn't pick which one. So
Yeah, you got one of everything. It's like, good Lord. But you are gonna be so surprised, Jenifer. I promise you that. I love gemstones and I love beads. And this is like Tucson is my playground finally after 3 years of trying to figure out the lay of the land. And it still surprises me, like everything.
do you know what I did the other night? I stuffed flat mesh with wire and made a little component.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you use the hollow mesh tool by any chance? Or like how did you make it?
No,
Really?
no, I just used, what did I use? I actually used 20 gauge antique copper and got that stuck in there. You can also use 22 gauge because I ended up doing wire wrap loops. Then I took 26 gauge and I started wrapping, and I'm going to take that apart because I want to add some beads, like little tiny seed beads. And so I found a mix from Danielle. And I'm using one of those rondelles, but I found a mix from Danielle that I think would go really cute. This is the star seeds.
Oh, that one.
Oh, love that mix.
That's fun.
So I thought maybe I'll make the loop a little bit bigger, and then look at all those colors.
Oh my gosh.
There's that mustard is in there. You thought of every single color with this mix. So I have that. I'm probably not going to be doing that today, but I might if we have time. But I have these components from Brittany.
Yeah, I
Those are
love
so cute.
her recent drop. That's pretty awesome.
And the earrings are Nealay's invention. So there you go. Oh, I'll put them. Let me put them on there.
Here, let me swap. Oh, that
There
was
you go.
well, never mind. Hang on. There we go. Yes, I remember that. I was having such a mermaid moment with it.
Well, so you say mermaid moment. You know who loves these, but she can't wear them yet because she's too
Are you
little.
gonna save them for your granddaughter?
Yes, little Miss Rain.
Mm-hmm. Is she watching? Is she here? Is she with you?
She's with her other grandma.
Oh, I mean, I didn't mean it that way, but
I did.
y'all have so much fun together. It's so cute.
Oh, she's my She's my little lovey.
I love that. My niece is coming today. Did I tell you guys that?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
my brother is so him and his family are moving back to Tulsa. And so they're building a house way the heck out south where it's like new land and bigger houses, blah blah blah. And so they got the framework up, and I think they got the roof finished finally too. So he was taking a day because tomorrow's a holiday, Martin Luther King Day, and so they have this extra day where she doesn't have to be in school, and so they thought they would
yeah.
pop over and check on the house. And so I'm going to see them this evening for dinner. So while
Nice.
short, it is going to be sweet.
Oh,
And then I had an episode this morning that I should tell you guys about because I had parked my car outside. I had company over this weekend. It's a busy weekend of just funtivities, but I had a guest stay over, and they parked their car in my garage thinking that because they have a Tesla, and so they thought they could charge it with my outlet and everything, which was fine. And I parked my car outside when my car is hella old. It's like 10 years old. It's, it's seen better days. The battery is crappy. And so the moral of the story is I'm not going to park my car outside in cold weather anymore because the battery died. So my battery was dead. We were trying to like manually move it, which, two small Indian people should not be moving things that are large, vehicular.
oh my gosh.
And I know my stories are ridiculous, but the neighbor
Good.
saw us and he came outside to help because we got to a point to where we couldn't push the car anymore. And he was on his way out, so he gave my battery a jump start, and then which was very kind. Like it was good timing, right? So then my friend left, and I was basically like, I've got a car that's running, which is great, but I needed to like keep it running to keep the battery a little bit more charged. But I'm going to get it replaced this week because it's old and it needs to be, and it's something I've been putting off for a long time. Basically, the point of the story is Nealay does not want to grow up and do grown up things.
I've never been a fan of a car repair.
No, me neither. It's so tedious.
I've typically overpaid for it in the past because I'm afraid to take risks. So like, going to the dealer and way overpaying and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Well, and luckily my day job coworker is an expert when it comes to cars, and not like the newer ones, but definitely like my model, right? But he knows kind of all the places where to buy things, who to talk to, who's not going to hustle and try and upsell me. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's always really kind.
All right. I'm trying to remember. I think I could do this from memory. In fact, I believe it's over, and then you go under, and then you kind of push these through. Yes. Yep, it's coming back.
And this is a tutorial that's already, folks can get it as a video, and they can see the blog post already on the website.
That's right. And in fact, we also have a PDF patterns download. You got to be a member of the website, which is for free, in order to access our library and archive of patterns, past and present, and there'll be ones added in the future.
I just finished Firework, and I think I solved the size, the format size thing that was wrong with the last one. So it should be good.
I'm trying to remember which one that is.
That was the 3-needle chain macrame bracelet.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, we were trying to go back and add in older ones, like a little bit at a time. So yeah, for some reason I thought we already added that in, but I guess we never did we?
Yeah, I think the ones that I did, like the first 3 old ones that I did, had some kind of file size thing that was a little funky, which surprises nobody.
It happens. I can't tell you the amount of times that I've encountered like really silly things that could be just small things, It's fine.
It's interesting. Like, I'm learning a lot, but I would have never thought even to like dig through those settings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing too. It's just I feel like some of that stuff should be user interface, like it should be just a easy thing, but it never is.
Right, yeah.
Aw, Jody, we got to do a class together, girlfriend. Whenever you've got some time, we should feature her on one of these Sundays. She's an amazing designer.
Oh yes, definitely.
All right, so we put this over, and then we take this, and I believe we just kind of do this.
Yep. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. This is really good, like, memory building.
I only recently learned how to do those knots.
Really? I'm fascinated. I didn't think that this would be that easy, and I didn't think I'd remember it. I can remember knots, but I can't remember how to change my battery and update my car and do all those things.
Wes actually has the charger on my little car that we're going to sell.
I mean, it's handy. You know what's ironic too, and this is one thing that's just like life things, is that my parents are currently traveling, or they've traveled to India to stay for a few weeks. And the last thing that they tried to give me that I was just like, nah, I don't really need it, was a battery charger for my car.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So I would have been like, well, that's you. Like, future me that should have thought about that, but past me was just like, nah, everything's gonna be fine. Oh well.
Parents know.
Parents know. I'm telling you.
Danielle, look what I'm whipping out here. I've got some of these beads from you.
Oh my goodness. So I have cool news on that. I just restocked those.
Woo!
Let me see. Wait a minute. I didn't get to see.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that palette.
See, look at all that.
With like the Pad Paracha and the bronze. Yes.
Love those. So I couldn't get I'm trying to get the bronze and the gold, but I just got all the bright ones back just in time for summer and spring. Like pink and emerald. And then like the bright yellow is back, lilac is back. So like I've got a spring palette going there, but I did get that yellow Picasso back.
I love yellow Picasso, anything Picasso.
But they've got me in on metallic leather. I've been trying to get metallic leather for so long, and I keep getting back ordered on it, but I got 21 of them. And so those are in, and I only kept one for myself.
If you're needing leather cord, Danielle, I've got a pretty good hookup.
Oh no, it's a seed bead color.
Oh, seed bead color?
Yeah, called metallic leather, and it is hot. It is a really slick color. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Like basically,
I can't help you with, but sounds like I need a shop for it.
Well, the tube I kept on sending to you because I think it's really cute, and it's just got such a cool vibe that I feel like it will really go with some leather knitted chain, and like I think that would be really a cool combo. I got dreams. I got things I'm thinking of that I think will work.
Yeah, I love that. Also, you've replenished my seed bead palette, or my seed bead collection that I have since, like, I've not had that for a long time, I kind of just took a break from seed beads for a long time, but
which blows my mind because like I've looked at some of your work that you've done, and it is next level stuff. Like I look at it and I'm not sure how you did it.
I'm not either, to be honest. I mean, I think I would just, it's so, those patterns are so, especially for my first book, it was way beyond, like, I guess I was too far into the future.
See, but you've done a seed beading book. That by itself is just super cool.
It was a fun task. And at least like the thing that happened was that it got Softflex's attention, which was very, very important for the time. And it changed, like, just finding context through that book was just the most life-changing experience.
That is so cool.
Thank you. But now you and Jenifer are like trend-setting all the cool stuff, and I've not seen as much seed bead before as I have like you guys sort of putting it out there into the world, which is in itself mind-blowing and amazing.
Oh, thanks. I like beginner techniques. I feel like I'm still a super beginner. And so most of the stuff that I'm producing is like it's tried and true techniques that just have that fun spin of I got to play with colors, just like getting out my crayons.
Totally.
I know seed beads because of Danielle. Because I know of Danielle because of Nealay.
Oh,
And you know me because of Kelly.
Yes.
It's a cool trickle effect. So this one kind of came out with a hole too in the middle.
did?
Yeah,
oh, I wasn't watching when you did the middle.
kind of have one too, but it's smaller. So maybe I just didn't go in as tight as I should have on my knotting. Perhaps.
I think it looks really nice. There's one tiny little spot right when you bring the two center together
Mm.
where I kind of just went to town really tightening it.
Oh, okay. Like probably that first knot, huh?
Yeah, like when you first do the crossover. Yeah, like right there.
Okay. And maybe I should spread, I think I need to spread this out a little bit too. And that might help to compensate some of that space.
Oh,
As I bring it together. Here we go. Okay. Let's keep trying this. Like we're not in any hurry. Oops.
Oh yeah, that looks like you did a reverse just on that one.
I did. Okay, there we go. I need
there you
to down, tighten,
go.
and
Yeah, you got it.
okay. I think I got this. I think so anyway, but it's fine. Everything's fine.
Nice.
So pretty.
It's pretty good. Still not perfect like yours, but I'm not disappointed with it, actually.
I think it looks great.
Nice and naughty. And you know what? I think if I go back and fix this one, it'll actually match perfectly together.
They do match. Like they both look really good.
Yeah, thank you. I am not mad about it. More importantly, I'll have actually something finished, which I'm thrilled about.
Yeah, I like finishing things. And this is just like such a fun idea because it encourages me to get out the beads and do something fun. You know, otherwise I would do house stuff or work stuff and I wouldn't give myself any beading time. And so it's pretty cool.
That to me is what the Sundays are too. It's just I wanted an excuse to hang out with my friends without the pressure of having a finished project necessarily on the table, and you know, kind of fits the bill for that.
Exactly. Like I have a lot of projects that I started or I did a tutorial, but I didn't do a bunch of colorways. Like the one I'm working on right now, I did teach, but I only did one color.
Oh.
And now I want to do a bunch more. So I've got out one of this blue color is.
Oh, so pretty.
This is one of the Sam colors, I think.
Ooh, yes. Oh my God. You whipped that up so fast already. Dang.
Wow.
To get started. I had my mind I didn't print out my own pattern before coming on. And so I was trying to count this one and figure out how I started it. But once I got rolling, I was rolling. So now it's good. I just needed a memory jog.
So Danielle, can you spill some tea on what the next seed bead palette that you're developing is going to be?
Oh yeah. There's
a February palette that has deep reds and oranges in it. So it goes from brown to salmon to bright orange and red with various hues of red, some of which kind of verge on pink. And it's really cute. And it's going to be 8/0 seed beads, so a little bit like more quick projects.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been doing a lot of delicas lately, and they're more epic, to get done.
Yeah. You know me, I love a size 8 seed bead because of how big it is. And I can actually see everything that I'm doing.
Yeah, and I just like how fast they get complete, like the projects. So sometimes, my ambitions are such that I'm going to be beading for 14 hours before I have something to show.
That's Jen right now. I had to pick
Oh
the.
my goodness. I was gonna mention your bracelet that you did. Oh wow. People went crazy for that. And then you did a pattern and that just was awesome. That was
someone just reached out to me on Instagram. I didn't see her message because it went into the requested instead of
yeah, it does
so
that.
I didn't see it until today, and she was asking for the pattern, so I shared your website link. So thank you so much for putting that on there.
Thanks for doing it.
That was fun.
That was really fun. It was really cool. And it's another one of those versatile ones that you can just kind of, I feel like you could pick up any beads and like it works for like most beads.
Yes.
It was super cool. And Nealay, in case you didn't see it, it was like this, she did a lengthwise peyote. So, like the first 3 rows would be the entire length of the bracelet. And then she went back and back. Oh, she's holding it up. There we go.
Yeah. Jennifer, that is one of my favorite things you've ever made.
It is
so like, I don't know a better word to use other than just rich. It's rich in color. It's rich in like appeal and texture and fashion, and that hits all the.
I was just going crazy when I first saw it. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that! It's so pretty. It's so gorgeous and sparkly.
You'll do amazing work.
It has a really Mediterranean feeling to me because of the way you did the gold with the colors. It's like windows.
Yeah, like kind of even almost like Venetian glass in a way.
Yes. Yeah.
I had a blast with it. And then to do I totally got all messed up here. Okay, so
they're on that side.
I was lucky enough to get my thread needled, but my needle threaded. Let's see if I could do it again. I had to get up and I have a magnifying glass right here sitting on top of my ring so that I can jump up and get under the magnifying glass.
That's smart.
To thread my needle.
To needle your thread.
Yes, needle.
Yes, I was just thinking that too.
I need to needle my thread. It has actually kept me from doing projects where I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't even put the thread on this stinking needle. How am I supposed to do the project, right?
I will say, I guess it depends on which size beads you're using, but if you're using, for example, the size AC beads, I really adore the beadle on big eye needles. And I don't know to what ideal process that would be for bead weaving, but it's made life a little easier.
I'm now to the point where I can usually find a needle. There was a point in time where I couldn't find a needle for anything. But now I've got things organized-ish, sorta.
In your satellite store.
In my satellite store that I found a bag of SilverSilk that I was so excited. I knew I had it. Like, I know I have those little petal beads. I know I do. When you were doing the pine cone technique.
Oh, yes. I do remember that.
I've been meaning to dig for those.
I can
see because I know I have some. I feel like I've got them somewhere.
You might find a bag somewhere with them.
And I remember I'm doing tubular peyote, Zakaya. It's a actually it's one that I did a long time ago in a class. It's like that. Kind of like 2D thing happening there. And then so I have a bunch of color palettes that I've been dreaming of doing. So this one's super simple one here. It's using these Tohos 8.0. And then I have another dream to do a brown with this color, which I believe is the bronze.
Bronzite, yep.
Bronzite. And that one I'm going to do, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. It's going to have a different pattern, but I want to use these. So I've got like a topaz. Oh my God, that's going to be gorgeous. And then with the darker brown.
You know,
If that-
that's really screaming Pantone color of the year to me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, we need something like that. You can kind of feel that. And then I don't know if bringing in the yellow makes sense yet or not, but I picked it up just in case because I felt like something happening here.
I like the yellow. It adds a pop of contrasting color that otherwise would just make it too monotone.
Yeah, exactly. So something there. Something's happening there.
Yeah.
And then I have another dream. I don't know if I'm going to get to all these, but they're here in case I do. But I made one of these beautifuls the other day. Now, this is on capture chain, but I think it would also work on pipe chain. There's lots of room inside that tube.
Ooh, yes.
That was made with Delicas. I was going to do a version on these colors that I got from one of the Sandbox extras with my new Arizona palette. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, how cool would that be?
Oh, dying. I love it. I love it so much. That is beautiful.
Like, so excited to do that. So I might switch to that next. And then this was just 2-drop tubular, or in this case, it's the kind where you do the zipper stitch. But with the cylinder bead, I like to do the zipper stitch, which is like, you make a flat piece and then you sew it together like a ring.
Yeah.
And this one is just going in a circle in a tube, which is really fun.
I've done the zipper thing once before, but then I think I intended it to be for a tutorial and then I put it away forever. So it might be worth revisiting from your standpoint and expertise, Danielle, of like, is this something that might be a cool project for folks?
Yeah, if you're up for some more seed beading projects, this one, it goes super fast because it's 2-drop. I mean, it literally, I made this live with Jenifer. We did our Make-A-Wish on December 20th.
Yes.
That I finished that in like 30 minutes, and we were just sitting there chatting. Gorgeous chain.
The red is the best.
Wearing this a lot. I love it so much. It's so pretty. That's dream number 2. We'll have to get to that, but the Arizona version of that.
I love that, you guys. Okay, well, since I finished my project for today, do I get a pass on counting head pins for the rest? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to count head pins for the rest.
You can count head pins. Hey, small business owners got to use every second they've got.
Nealay, look who's here. Speaking of Kelly Sutton.
Is she here?
Yay!
I'm going to find your name. Hi, Kelly. Oh my gosh. I need to text you, girlfriend, because I need to see if you're going to be in Tucson and we can get together again like we did last year.
So she has a new granddaughter.
Aww.
Oh.
Do you want to know what her granddaughter's name is?
Is it? No, wait, tell me.
It's Enza Rain.
Really? Oh my gosh. That's meant to be. I love that. It's so beautiful.
Enza is a family name. And then Rain, she must just like the name Rain. And I love it because Rain is my Rain and she loves her Kelly.
Yes.
And they spelled it the same way too. Because Rain is spelled Rayne.
Kelly is not going to go this year. We will miss you, Kelly.
Oh, Kelly. Oh, that means I won't have a visitor.
Not this year. Maybe we can coax her whenever her granddaughter is a little older. So fun. So Jenifer, what are you creating?
So I was going to create a loopy loop for that.
Oh my
God. Then I remembered these seed beads. Oh, let's get the other seed beads in the camera here, in the view. I have those, and I have these matte. So I have the smorgasbord. I have luster, Picasso, and matte. Then I have your little red jasper rondelles, and I'm going to add them on here too.
Well, look, I still have some of Brittany's stuff that I can with.
Oh yes.
Oh gosh, that's so pretty.
So I have so this is my bag of things that I finally cleaned up. And she had to cancel last minute. I see my Texas in a future trip.
Oh, nice. I need to tell her that we're going to move to Owasso.
And then I'll be coming over all the time.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you'll be closer to. Actually, Kelly then can come visit, right? She can drive through Oklahoma, which is something that she probably doesn't want to do. But we're all here, right? This is where the party's at.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be so fun. I've got these little cats from Brittany Chambers as well.
Oh, those are so cute.
Kind of fun mix. I'm not like in a Halloween mood, but at the same time, I could be in a black and gold and white kind of mood, you know?
Yes. You can be in whatever mood you want to be in. That's the fun thing about being in a mood. There's no
set
plan.
Yeah. There's no agenda to be in a mood.
No. Yeah. I am wearing my bracelet, Nealay, that I made during our live. I think this was during our live.
Yeah, our Beads and Brew event. Yeah. Was that our first live, like, alone together? I feel like yeah. Every other live that we've been on, it's been with other friends.
Well,
but and our one-on-one time, you know, our little cocktail hour.
Yes, that was so fun. And it was like during the day, it was during my lunch hour. And you're like, it's okay. What are you drinking? I said, I'm drinking iced tea. And you're like, well, that's brew. You brewed tea. I'm like, oh, good point.
That is, yeah. A brew is a very open-ended term. Today I'm actually having a brew, but it's a coffee brew.
So am I. Ooh. Wes made me coffee and I still haven't drank it. And I like cold coffee.
Yeah, I do too. I like, if it's cold coffee, I like putting oat milk with like a little bit of coconut sugar in it. It's like, and then I froth it up with one of those like whipping little devices that I found from Amazon. But
mine is unleaded. Mine is just straight.
Yes. Okay, so I have these fun things too that I kept a strand or two for myself. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I love the pendant that I made before, but I feel like I'm kind of past that design and I want to make something else with it now. It'll come to me later though.
I haven't attempted that pendant yet.
It's so fun.
I've watched the video like 8,000 times.
I have these. So amazing. I forgot what stone this is. It's an.
Oh, I have that.
Do you? I wrote it down in a sheet and then I didn't have it anymore.
I think I have that because the other one that you had up is fire polish. But that one that you had up right there is Jasper Shield Strand.
Okay, thank you. I was gonna say the wrong thing completely, but I'm glad you have a record of it.
I have a record.
Yeah.
Oh, Kara, I see your question about my pattern for my favorite earrings. Do you mean the dangle and drop earrings? I think that's the ones you mean. I'm going to go find them on the website and just post them for you really quick. So let's see.
I have these, which I want to get more of these in Tucson. I think they even come in different colors.
That's pretty.
Yeah, they're just so different.
I'm obsessed with faceted gemstones.
I will note that because I think faceted gemstones add just a little extra glamour and sparkle.
Yes.
Catches the light, right?
Yes.
And I think we need some of that in the store.
Oh, Kelly said you had yummy beads. Well, of course, huh?
There you go.
Mr. Fruitfuls.
Well, her thing is she'll have a big like chunk of monk bead and call it juicy. That's a juicy bead.
I love that. Oh, fluorite. These are faceted, right? And I found a bunch of these in Tucson.
Oh.
And I kept a bunch of odds and ends. I think these had some defects to them. So whenever I was sorting them for bundles and things, I kind of left out like either leftover ones or ones that had scratches or something on it. They were too good to throw away.
Sometimes the defects one are the ones that give it a little bit more character. So
Yeah.
a defect to you might be like a treasure to us. For me, I would probably never notice a defect because I'm not bead intelligent at all.
I'm a snob when it comes to like quality-esque stuff, and so stuff that I'm trying to be a little bit better about it too, just as I learn more about gemstones. But you know, sure enough, I'll be sitting there obsessing over something that has a scratch over it, and I'm like, I can't give this to anybody. I'll just keep it. Maybe that's my excuse for hoarding. I'm not going to sell this because it's bad, right? There's a scratch on it. Oh, I got to keep the entire strand for myself.
Yes.
I've got no choice.
That's so cute. That's adorbs.
I'm obsessed with that. The polymer polymer clay that Brittany does.
Oh, me too.
Oh, Joan is asking real quick, Danielle, if the how-to instructions for the bead, how to bead the bracelet is on your website.
Yes, let me find it for you, Joan, because I was looking a second ago and couldn't find it on my own website. I know. So I know it's there.
That's so cute. Okay, I'm defective, and yet I create great jobs. You're not defective.
You are not defective. That's funny though.
But I know I did it. It's like I know I did it here. I just gotta find it. Let's see. Okay, that's too far back. It can't be that far back.
I kind of love these, but I don't know. I guess I'm kind of falling into a black and white mode right now. That's where I'm at. That's where my head is today. I'm gonna go with it.
Is it because your battery's not charged?
Oh, I found it. I found it. Yeah.
Everything is monotone whenever you have no battery.
And we're talking like a real battery.
Yeah, like my car battery just needs to be thrown into the trash. That's where life is right now.
Well, if we lived in Owasso, we would zip over to your house with Wes's little portable battery charger doohickey thing.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I also ran over to my parents' house and checked on everything just to make sure, the yard and everything looked great. And they were giving me that battery, but then I was like, no, it's fine. So they put it in the garage, and then my dad catalogs and labels everything in his garage. It's really like next level organization, neurotic even. But I couldn't find it for the life of me. Like I was looking around, just I was spending a bunch of time in the garage, and I was like, I can't find anything. So I just went without it, and I was like, my coworker who knows about cars. He can deal with it tomorrow. He can deal with my antics tomorrow. Yay! Okay, links are posted. Thank you, Danielle and Joan, for taking care of that.
Thank you, Joan.
That.
Oh, thank you, Becky.
The reason I couldn't find it.
I'm loving the colors. Aren't they just beautiful?
I love that palette.
That's going to go so nice with this component.
Kind of that blush orange color that is so hard to describe. There needs to be
this one here, the lighter one.
I'm talking like the entire palette as a whole, because it's like it doesn't lean towards orange, it doesn't lean towards red, but it does not quite blush. It's just all of it's just somewhere in the middle, which is so beautiful.
Okay, so now I'm going to add this other color, this yellow Picasso.
I am going to dig in my drawer here and find some SilverSilk. Look at this, you guys. Ridiculous.
Wow.
Of things. This is all just stuff that I have that I'm like, I put out scraps for Danielle, but they're like generous scraps from the machine and full product and stuff. And then the rest of it, where I don't have much to use, goes into this pile.
That's incredible right there. You could do anything with the smallest piece of SilverSilk.
I think so too. It's hard for me to toss stuff away, clearly, but
Oh yeah, I can't toss. Kelly has seen.
Those scraps always be used.
Kelly has seen my Kelly's Bead Boutique / Silver Silk and More / Danielle Wickes jewelry place. I've got tons of Sam too, and JJB. She's seen it all. You know what? When you can have the jaw drop of someone that owns a bead business, right? That I felt like so proud. I felt like, I don't know, if I had someone there to belly bump, I would have belly bumped. Well, I mean, I had her here. We could have belly bumped, but
Well, Kelly says it's insane.
yeah.
So funny.
Which is pretty good. Pretty good. What is this? What did I knit on this? What was I thinking when I knit this? Oh, this is a capture tape. Ooh, I think I found.
Oh, let's
I found a
see.
thing.
Did you find something?
I think I found a thing. I found something that works. Now, this is going to be one of those projects where I lay out all this stuff and then probably next week I'll work on. But like, look at this, you guys.
That's okay.
It's a start.
Ooh.
You know, and I got some mixed metals that might be kind of fun.
That's so nice.
Pretty.
Okay, I also have a question, you guys, of like,
Yes.
I'm getting some pricing done from the factory that I work with for smaller jump rings, which Danielle and I talked about, I think the last show. And then the other thing that I'm getting pricing on is smaller toggles. So it's in the works. I also have the availability to potentially, and I'm just saying this very loosely and casually, and so nobody hold it to, as like sworn word here, but I can actually have another color made that would be a dull metal color like this without, like, for example, it would just basically be that, like a brushed platinum sort of color. It's not bright silver, but it's like an antique silver, I guess.
Like a pewter, maybe?
Yeah. It would be very close to a pewter finish.
Oh.
And
Okay,
so
that would be amazing. But you know what? Then that means, oh my goodness, Nealay, you can't do that though.
I can't.
No, because look, then I'm going to have to get a bigger container.
Oh my gosh.
Because I have
you can probably
like
you can read you on the containers
on camera. Just the box.
Oh my goodness. I'd have to have another color.
Let me think on that, because it is one of those things that any new findings requires an like insane amount of financial investment.
Okay.
so it has to be sort of a thought process.
So here's the deal. Here's what we have.
Oh, Valerie is saying, so that would be amazing, but even an antique copper, we actually already have an antique copper color.
Right there.
Would you like to show it off, Jenifer?
It's right there. Let's see. I have to go backwards. There's antique copper. There's shiny copper. Mm-hmm. Then there's the antique gold. There's the gold. There's the gunmetal, or I think you call it dark rhodium. Mm-hmm. Then bright silver. So I guess we need a pewter in our lives.
And maybe I start small, right? So maybe it's just a single strand end caps, which everyone has use for. And then eventually, as stuff rolls out, we keep adding to the family slowly. Danielle's got quite a collection too.
I do.
I have a box too now that I'm slowly putting together. So,
what do you think of those colors together? And that, Nealay, you do.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to join the Jenifer Box Club.
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
Because mine is like this, and then you flip it over.
I've got stuff too, but it's not full yet. It's not full yet. It will be.
If you ever run out, and I have run out before. I ran out of silver double strands. And then I
hooked you up with some, I think.
You did. Thank you so much.
I remember you saying that, and my Jenifer shall never run out of findings. That is my one promise to you.
So Danielle, I'm loving all these colors together. These 3 colors with this. And I'm using orange 1G. But look at that.
That's nice. I love that. That is so cute.
I'm just continuing just to roll along here because, Jen loves brick stitch. This is brick stitch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting out all my findings now because I don't know what color I want. I got to figure out my colors. So I'm going to put them all next to it.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see if I've got. Here's shiny copper. See if that's on the screen there. Shiny, matte, antiqued. Here's silver. Here's dark rhodium. And then, well, last but not least is gold. Let's try the gold one. What do we think of that?
Oh my goodness. Well,
there's any direction.
Yes. I don't think you could go wrong.
I know. The blue goes with everything.
Okay. Really
like you can really get away with any. So maybe I'll base it on.
I would say maybe not the gold because to me it's more stark and takes too much away from the pendant. I mean, not pendant, the focal piece.
Yeah.
One of those colors are going to be highly complementary.
So what colors do you have clasps for? That would be my thing. I would be forward thinking because I would do like before Nealay sent me more silver, I'd be like, oh, let's do silver. And then I go and I don't have silver something, which I really do have everything.
A clasp, perhaps? Because I never have a clasp.
Yes. So I didn't have a silver toggle. I was doing one of your projects, Nealay, and I didn't have a silver toggle.
You need one. I can hook you up.
You did. I ordered one.
Antique copper.
I ordered.
Antique copper does look good with blue, doesn't it?
Yes.
But then what color should I use when I do this one? That could be gold, or that could be.
Yeah. Where's the antique gold? Do you have antique gold?
I do. Yeah, that's this one here.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one because it's
very
difficult for me to pick such an amazing palette you've got going on.
It's tough. This one maybe could become gold, but we'll go with the matte on this one.
Ooh, I got black seed beads. That might be fun. Okay.
Nice.
Okay,
oh, and you have those funky beads again, Nealay. Those little bronze funky ones.
Yeah, these came from Jesse James beads. I want to look for these in Tucson because I'm a huge fan of these brass.
I love those. Those are so incredible.
Or decagon? I don't know which one it is. It's the one that has, this has how many sides?
All right. Rolling on.
4 times. It has 12 sides, so that would be, I think that's a decagon. I could be wrong. I'm just talking. Never ignore me. Too much coffee.
Now I'm craving an oat milk iced coffee now, like a latte.
Yes.
I need
to buy more oat milk. In fact, as I'm attempting to go grocery shopping if my battery works. I parked it in the garage, so it should be fine, like in hindsight. I just can't have it overnight out in the cold. That was a bad idea.
You guys are getting really like sub-zero temperatures right now, right? Like it's getting freezing.
Yeah, it's chilly up in here, surprisingly.
Oh, I started a Danielle finding container.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, she gets a fancy round one. Looks like a donut. I love that.
Isn't that kind of cute?
Yes. I'm jealous.
You inspired me on those donut containers. I just ordered some of those.
Aw. Okay, I feel like I should have some 11-Os in my life to put in between. Oh, let me grab my little CP thing here.
OMG. Okay, I am sold on this pattern. It's so simple. But like it's got a little bit of something to it, you know?
Oh, so since we have Kelly in the house, I'm going to throw in some 15-Os that I got from Kelly.
Yes.
So we're just spreading the love today.
I love Kelly's aesthetic, and I think it's just because it goes toward the whole leather sort of earth stone vibe that I live for, you know? Love everything that she comes up with.
Everybody needs Kelly Sutton in their lives.
I agree. Could not agree more. Ugh,
I
and
have
the
a
perfect little
crazy
piano
idea.
friend to like put on the bracelet. Should this go as a charm at the end of it?
Oh,
Or
Ooh.
should I put it up front toward the front of the bracelet? It's going to be a bracelet no matter what. That much I've decided on.
So I'm going totally in a different direction that I thought I would be going in.
That's the
I'm
beauty of
doing a little bit of a fringe, you know. I just feel like you have Danielle here that fringe just kind of like comes out in me.
Kelly is a barrel knot queen, as
Yes.
Jody pointed out. Oh, you all are having so much fun today. I know. We needed an easy Saturday after guests and cars and batteries and just general nonsense.
It's so cute
Thanks.
that you think it's still Saturday.
Sunday. Today's Sunday. Oh gosh. I wish it were. Can I have my weekend back?
Is it a holiday for you guys tomorrow?
No.
My kids are off.
I have to go to headquarters tomorrow. I mean, if I had children, I guess.
Hey, Joan, I sent you a message in the private chat. It's an idea. You can give me thumbs up or thumbs down on it. And Nealay, you can check it out too.
Oh,
I had an idea, but it might be silly. I need the silly meter check.
Let's see. Ooh,
oh,
I
mean, I'm down for it.
You down for it?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna let Joan answer.
Well, before I put the class on, because I'll need to know the measurement.
OMG, I love it.
You like it?
Yeah. Well, just like yesterday, you were like, oh, such and such needs to get a hold of me. Such and such needs to get a hold of me. I'm like, okay, so how do I create email accounts for all these people? Because I want to go get everything they haven't got from you. I'm like, oh, will she know it's me? My name is Tina.
You can always just send me your list because you often promote for me. So just, let me know. And Becky says she's off tomorrow. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Small business owners, like we're never really actually off work. I work at night. I work Sunday night, Monday morning at 6. The small business land.
I don't think so. Joan I think she's answering some questions from other guests, but you know what? Let's do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah, we're going to do a giveaway.
We got a thumbs up from Joan. Sweet.
Just do a quick thumbs up, Joan. She did. She gave us a thumbs up.
I just want to bring her on. I'm trying to get her on.
What are we giving away, Danielle?
My bracelet that I just made. I just need to know how long to make it.
Should we do a standard
wins
like
is on the
or okay, we'll let
we can do
that. What should our giveaway word be? SilverSilk Sunday, perhaps?
Yes.
She's doing this exaggerated thumbs up now. I wish you guys could see the background. Oh, I love her so much.
Me too. Everybody needs Joan in their life.
Yes.
Hashtag. I'm putting the hashtag out there. If you guys would comment hashtag SilverSilk Sunday, we can do a random drawing. And as we do that, I'm going to continue. I don't know what this is this might not turn into anything today, but I'll have a bracelet started for next week.
I'm going to have to go under the micro for this. I did something really bad.
What did you do?
I don't know. Well, that's how bad it is that I don't know because I'm not like intelligent enough to know what I did wrong. I think I know what I did wrong.
I beg to differ. I think you're way smarter than what you give yourself credit for.
But I know how to back out.
And that in itself is like the ability to say, no, this isn't working is pretty, that's a pretty smart thing.
And I took the thread off the needle again. How dare I, right? Okay.
Oh no, that's hard to come back from though, you know.
Yeah, but it's okay. I have a big microscope. It's from
Oh
Wes.
yeah.
It's one of the, yeah, it's one of these. Wes had it in his
Oh,
toolbox.
I
And I'm
love
like,
that.
I could totally use that.
I adore.
Okay. Let's see if I can get this back on again.
More seed beads. I can make 2 bracelets because I've got 2 kitty cats.
Okay. And I know what I did wrong. Ooh, I do know what I did wrong. I'm so excited that I know what I did wrong.
Oops.
And Danielle, you're here, so I don't have to text you that I figured something out. I do that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll text her and say, "Oh my gosh, I figured it out." She's like, "Okay."
No, I'm always happy to hear that. Because remember, my goal in life is to make an army of seed beaters out there. So
Okay, so I'm going to have a little bit of fringe. Okay, I'm so excited about this.
You guys don't forget to type it in. We got so far 40 entries. Hashtag SilverSilk Sunday. Keep it coming. Free bracelet by the incredible Danielle Wickes. It's like having a piece of art from you, really.
It is.
And I just have so much jewelry. I make so many things, you know? So it's nice to send it out into the world.
I agree. This is kind of like the enjoyable, like I get to use my supplies to make stuff. How, like, that's such an odd thing to say but conceptually it's just like, it's nice to not have to think about kits for a change. I could just dig into my stuff and make things that make me happy.
I cannot wait to see your bundles.
Oh, I know. I can't wait either.
I'm so excited for shopping. Like, you have no idea how excited. Like, that is my one high in life, is just to go shop for beads. Didn't think I'd be at that stage in life, but you know, we all find our way. We all find our way into the world. And I'm excited to see my friends too, because everyone's there and it's just an easy place for everyone to gather and see each other once a year, outside of virtual means.
It's awesome. I will go next year for sure.
We're gonna figure out a way to get Danielle there next year for sure. And you must well, the thing is, I guess we sort of pre-planned everything before Danielle had joined our circle, like inner circle of content creating stuff. But, like, we had this bigger Airbnb and stuff planned, and you know, that all panned out this year. But next year, I think we're gonna be a little bit more detail oriented and definitely include you.
Well,
yeah, and then this year was like just kind of, it was challenging because of the new school thing. I feel like next year I'll have it more like figured out, my backup plan and like that. But this was an all new frontier for us this year.
Yeah.
And the new school times, I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't do mornings. I'm not sure if this will surprise anyone to hear, but I don't really like getting up early.
I don't either.
But it's particularly painful for some reason. I don't know why. It's not as early as I used to have to go to work. So back in my former life, I had coworkers. If I got in anywhere near after 8, they would say good afternoon to me. I know. I lived like that for the entire time. 13 years basically. And
is wire over flat leather maybe 5 millimeter wide? I do not have a flat leather at the moment, but there are 2 ways to go about this. I could either start a limited collection of flat leather knitted wire, which would be really fun, And also another thing to add on to the list, the docket of all the cool silver silks I could possibly make. And then the other thing is you could actually use the hollow mesh and make your own if you've already got a flat leather cord at home.
Oh.
Which I've done before, and it works beautifully.
That might make a cool tutorial, do you think?
Yeah, it would.
Have you done it before?
It would. No, I haven't actually. So we might add that to our punch list of ideas. Because I think that'd be a pretty sweet idea.
That sounds really fun. I would enjoy learning that too.
Okay, question for you guys. Should I do an asymmetrical bracelet where I've got like beads on one side and then like a couple strands of silver silk on the other? Or do we do not that and do just like all the way around with beads and all the way around with silver silk and then hang the kitty cat at the end?
Yeah, and then do you still have some of, you know what would go really well with that too? Is, yes, I'm digging into your chain, that chain.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I don't have any more of that stuff, but I do have other chains that I could definitely use. Wait, are you saying the chain is like a third strand?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could find some that's kind of like in this color. I need to dig through my drawers because that would help tie in the clasp a little bit better. I don't know. There's something about this clasp that works with this palette. I think it's the gray beads and the gray pewter of this, but you know, I like where you're going with that, Jenifer. I just need to go through some of my TerraCast and metal stuff to see if I've got anything that's pewter colored chain to complete this look. Love it. Should we pick a winner, you guys? We have about 42 entries, so let me.
Sharon's nodding at.
He's like, yes, let's do it.
I saw your note. Thank you, Kimberly.
Thank you, Sophie.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Okay, let me do this real quick and window. There we go. Sure. Okay, we are going to pick a winner. I'm going to draw. I think I entered my own giveaway, so I don't count.
You did. If you win, then you win.
Oh! Yay, Abigail.
Awesome. Abigail, let me know how the length you'd like me to make it.
If Abigail must be present to win. We'll wait a couple seconds to see if she responds. And if not, we will go to redraw.
These stones are amazing. These smooth rondelle red jasper.
Those are very pretty.
Stunning.
Yep, she's here. She says, thanks, I'm excited. Abigail, can you tell us what length you want your bracelet to be? Do you have a 7-inch preference, a 6-inch, an 8-inch, like anywhere in between inch? That way Danielle can tailor it to your perfect size.
And going back to Tucson 2026, guess who was talking about that, Nealay? Jenifer and Danielle. Yes. We might hit Tucson.
Oh, together?
Yes.
Or like, well, we would all be in the same space, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
It
magic.
might create a singularity of like beady goodness in that spot.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so much fun.
It'd be so fun.
We talked about it when we
those rondelles a second ago, and I'm obsessed over them too. I need to get more of those, in fact.
Yes, they are incredible.
We'll find.
They are incredible. I love them. They're versatile, and I can't believe I'm using them because I usually don't use things I like.
I hadn't thought about it with fringe, to be honest. So you just like blew my mind with this color palette and then the addition of these natural stones in it. You are on fire, my friend. That is incredible.
And I might go back and add a little fringe in between, but I don't know. I think I'm kind of just digging the 4 strands because then, yeah. Oh my goodness. And then they chingle.
Love that. They need a little bit of swish to them, you know?
Yes.
That's to the fun.
And I'm totally probably not doing this correctly because I'm not watching a tutorial while doing this. Usually I have my laptop sitting right there and I'm watching a tutorial and doing it while watching a tutorial. So I'm going off of memory and I'm probably like creating a Jen way, which is not the right way of doing it.
Who says it isn't? You have created your own pattern, and I think that that is in itself a pretty major breakthrough.
Oh, before I forget, what's the best way to get Abigail's address? Should she send it to orders?
Oh yeah, send your Addie to. Is she still here? Abigail's still here. Okay. Yay! She's excited to wear. I need security to protect my wrist.
Oh yes, that's so cool.
Joan, would you mind typing in our email, orders@silversilkonline.com? She's already on it. I love Joan. Y'all give some like claps, little snaps, and some hearts to Miss Joan. She's just wonderful.
She's wonderful.
She is amazing.
She's also sassy, so don't let her like
I love that.
trick you too much, into thinking she's super nice, because she got a little sass on her.
But I love that.
I love Joan though. SilverSilk would not be what it is without Joan and Teresa helping in the back end, and without now our expanding circle of silkies. All right. Well, I gotta wrap up our SilverSilk Sunday for the week. But guess what, you guys? We have another one next week.
Yep.
As long as we have a Sunday, we will have our SilverSilk. Nealay brings all the sass out in me. That's true. I do kind of needle. If we're gonna be in the beat like language here, I do like to needle Joan sometimes until she just loses her mind. But yeah, we're gonna do this every Sunday here on the SilverSilk YouTube and Facebook. And I think next week Danielle and I are gonna be joined by another guest.
Oh, who do we have next week?
That's a good question. Because I had a couple people that were interested. And now I can't remember for the life of me who I scheduled when. Becky, we've got Becky on next week.
Yay!
Awesome.
It'll be a fun time. In the meantime, you guys, don't forget, we've got the Tucson bundles. We're already nearing 50% sold out of those Tucson bundles. And that's all I got to say, I think. I'm going to save this project for us next week. So I'm gonna keep that on my bead board, but I'm gonna try and turn my face back around. Anything else, ladies, that we need to know about from the Danielle and Jenifer's corner of the world?
I think I'm gonna have this one finished up really soon.
Ooh, yes.
It's so cute. I need to do 2 because I want to do one on each color and put them together in a double strand end cap. And so they would kind of be like fidget, so you could slide them around and there would be 2 chains. What do you think?
Phenomenal. So pretty.
I might switch the colors of the pipe chain. I don't know. I'm just playing.
Yeah. I love that pattern in that colorway.
Thank you.
Let's do this.
I'm just tooting along here with my little fringe.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I am in love with that.
That's gorgeous.
So beautiful.
Thank you. It's your this is from you. So I have
thank you.
I have opaque yellow bronze Picasso. I have the gold shine red, and I have the white apricot.
Oh, nice.
So beautiful.
Yeah, those are so cool.
And these are Nealay's, the 4x6 Red Creek Jasper smooth rondelles.
Yeah, from many pop-up shops ago, but this was like the perfect palette to bring it out for.
And then the 15s, it's matte opaque cream AB. These are from Kelly.
Nice. Perfect combo.
I just love those colors.
I think that's so beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I adore both of you so much.
Right back
Right
at you.
back at you.
You're not only a ball of sunshine, but you also got me creating on a Sunday, and I have you to thank for almost finishing 1.5 projects. So, well, I did finish 1.5 projects. So
Yeah.
very proud of myself. And I guess tune in next Sunday, same time, same place, 3 o'clock Central Time, here on the SilverSilk Facebook and YouTube channel. And that's all I got. We'll wave it out. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.